Hey guys, so tonight we're going to take a look at what is now officially, apparently, the Sci Fan Block. If you'll remember from last month, supposedly they were changing over to the Sci Fan Block, but a lot of people were confused because it arrived in the Sci-Fi Block box, the old one. And then when you opened it up, it had a mixture of fantasy items in it, so we were like, did they change? Did they not change? We're not really sure. So now apparently the mystery is officially solved. It is now officially the Sci Fan Block. And we're going to go ahead and open this one up. If you're interested in getting any of the Nerd Block varieties, I'll go ahead and include a link down below so you can check out pricing and shipping information to your area. The one thing that I do like about these boxes is that they come plastic wrapped, so especially lately in California, we've been having a lot of rain, so having this shrink wrapped is definitely a good thing. There have been a few wet items received recently because things have been soaking through the boxes, so I'm happy about that. Now, the very first Sci Fan Block that I received last month, I actually ended up liking more than I expected to. When I had originally heard that they were planning on changing Sci-Fi Block to Sci Fan Block, I shared a lot of the concerns that other fans had expressed about losing out on the specific sci-fi theme that the box had previously offered. Even though I am a fan of fantasy as well, it seems like that's something that's covered in a lot of other boxes, so it was really nice to have a sci-fi specific box. And so I was really worried about how that transition was going to go over. Pay no mind to the cats that might be arguing in the background. They're all in a mood right now. So anyway, I was really kind of concerned about that transition, and I ended up liking the box quite a bit. I was pretty happy with last month's items, so we'll see if that carries over into this box. I don't recall if there was a theme, so we'll have to find out when we poke into the box. Opening up the box, we see a number of things, and let's go ahead and just pull out the first item, which looks like it's a belt. And you can see, let me see the logo on there. It is a silver on black logo, so I don't know how well the light's going to catch that. There we go. Maybe that will show it. And it looks like it's a belt of some kind. Let's go ahead and open this up. Buckle down, officially licensed product. And it does appear to be a belt. It's a pretty long belt, actually. So this is kind of nice that it's a really long belt. It means that it's adjustable for anyone. It does have a metal tip on the end to make it easier to slide into the slide. And it's just like a catch clasp, kind of like an airplane seat belt buckle, if you're familiar with those. I don't know that this is going to be something that I would wear, but I don't know. We'll play with it. Maybe this will end up being something interesting to pair with some of my work dresses. See how many people actually recognize it. So that's item number one. Item number two is a very, very bent book, Hellboy the Companion. So I like that. It does look like it's kind of a mixed novel and graphic novel at the same time. It's illustrated. I do not like the fact that it's so bent up. I think that that was poorly executed by Nerd Block. I like my books to be in better condition than this, especially if there's a potential that I'll keep it, and there would be in this situation, so I'm a little unhappy with how they treated their book. Treat your books more respectfully, Nerd Block. That's not cool. But anyway, the item in and of itself is cool. Next up, we have something from Alien. It is an apron. It is an Alien apron. I have a friend of mine who is going to go crazy over this. She will love that. So that will get passed along. I do appreciate that. I have noticed though that a lot of the Nerd Blocks, a lot of the boxes just in general have been including aprons lately. So I don't know if that's like the new the new t-shirt trend all of a sudden, but for people who get multiple boxes of this kind of geek boxes, that's gonna be, they're gonna have a lot of aprons, so I hope they do a lot of cooking. Anyway, 2 more items. We have a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man fun edibles. I don't understand what this is. So anyway, it's a little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Let me show you what that is, and then let's take a look and find out what it actually is. It's a vinyl figure. Okay, so I'm guessing it is, the whole idea behind it, as I'm looking at it, is that it is a creature made to look like something edible. So in this case, it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man actually looking like a marshmallow. I think that's what it is. So that's kind of cute. I guess if you're a Ghostbusters fan, I like Ghostbusters, but it's not really something that I'm interested in collecting stuff on. So this is a miss for me, but maybe that would be something that somebody else would like. And the last item is our t-shirt. It is a black shirt, Slayers Club. And it's kind of like an old-fashioned baseball logo. The shirt feels a little stiff. I could dig that. It's a Buffy shirt. I'm on board with that. So, if you look at last month's SciFan unboxing, there was a note in there about how the theme for this month was going to be hunters. So we have obviously the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, we have Ghostbusters, we have Alien, which, you know, obviously is a different kind of hunting. Then we have the belt with the symbol from Supernatural, and we have the Hellboy companion. So those are all the different hunters in this particular themed box. And then next month the theme is going to be cyborgs, so that'll be fun. That'll be interesting to watch or see how that unfolds. And then these were the different items. It looks like the only thing that had any kind of variation was the Fun Edibles vinyl figure. So you had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, obviously, who looks like a marshmallow, and then Slimer, who looks like a Jell-O mold, to me, at least. Anyway, so that was the only variation, and yeah. So I liked last month's box a little better, but I don't dislike this box. I'm still unhappy about the book being bent, so that's not cool. I do like the Supernatural item. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that as a belt or what I'm going to be using that for, but I do like the fact that they included a Supernatural item. And of course I love the Buffy the Vampire Slayer shirt. That'll definitely get worn. The Aliens apron is awesome. Not for me, but for a friend of mine who is going to enjoy that quite a bit. So the only miss for me really is the vinyl figure. So, but you know, those odds are pretty good anyway, and I'm sure I'll be able to find a home for it with someone. So anyway, that was the Sci Fan Block. So again, I'm still okay with the transition so far. Hopefully they'll keep that going, and hopefully we won't end up missing a sci-fi exclusive box for too long. So keep it up. Thank you very much, Nerd Block, for doing this box, but please do treat your books better in the future. That would be greatly appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed taking this look at Sci Fan Block. Boy, that's going to take some getting used to. But I hope you enjoyed taking a look at it with me, and let me know if there were any items in here that really either tickled your fancy or not so much. So definitely let me know down in the comments below if you saw anything interesting with this particular box. Otherwise, we will talk to you next time. Can't wait to see you then. Bye.